Personally, I wouldn't go to the extreme to say I suffer from a mental health disorder, but I feel like in our daily lives we encounter like challenges, like for school, for example, we get anxious, we feel like everything's falling apart.
I know one friend I have, he's quite depressed, I've realised, and it's not something it's easy to talk about.
So I know a lot of friends who have tackled things, but they don't like to talk about it, or their family say they don't talk about it because they want it to be like something that they should be like ashamed of and embarrassed about, and I don't think that should be the case.
About this time last year, I was approached by the Mental Health Trust, so through CAMS, to be part of a meeting to think about how we think more effectively about supporting young people from black and minority ethnic groups with their mental health. I didn't know what to expect, and I found myself in a meeting with Malik from WCEN and a range of colleagues that I know from CAMS, from the Clinical Commissioning Group. And we really, from there, worked on a plan for a conference.
Wow, the concept came from the conference that we did in April this year. We wanted to continue to walk with the young people that were engaging in the conference, provide them with an opportunity to kind of expand their knowledge and to develop. So out of a few conversations with some young people, with some heads and leaders, we came up with the idea to run a summer program for a week. And then we were thinking about where would be the best place. And because obviously Black Minds Matter, it's around mental health, where best but Springfield Hospital.
So being a Black African myself, mental health isn't something that, I talk about at home with my parents. I don't think I've ever spoken about mental health with my parents. So coming here has given me the confidence to, talk about it and not be ashamed, because it's something that affects all of us. Some of us might not even realise it. So having the space to really talk about it and go in detail has been really helpful.
Well, before the school event, all I knew about mental health was like, I had a completely different perception on mental health. I thought it was stuff like, it was crazy people and psychotic people, but then now it's not, they're like, the people aren't scary, most of them are not scary. It's like they're just suffering from things like depression and anxiety and stuff like that.
It's Black Minds Matter, but it's everybody's minds matter as well. So it's mental health and mental well-being in the borough, and it's something that the government is very much behind. So there's extra money from the government, there's extra money within the CCG and the council to tackle it, and we've just got to make sure it's pinpointed in the right place.
The first thing that needs to die down is the stereotypes and the fear to approach people with mental illnesses, because the fear is what's going to make you act a different way. You're going to see things in a different light and you're just not going to be yourself. So the first thing is looking after yourself and delivering in yourself in a way that can affect them positively. And then once you fix yourself, then you can help fix others.
It is an intense program because the level of how we wanted to gauge it means that we've had to cram quite a lot of information in. And then we've had to take into consideration the age bracket and the young people that we're dealing with, their expectations and what they wanted to get out of the program. So it's made us have to explore with different things. So we've had a lot of real intense conversations. We've had playtime, fun times. We've had one-on-one with leaders. And then we've had a real creative arm. So kind of putting that into a one-week program is a lot. It makes it intense. It makes the day move very quickly. It's very fast pace, and you're hoping that the young people are getting much out of each element.
I think the drama today has been particularly powerful in doing that. The videos have been fantastic, and I would like to be able to use those in other locations to spread that message amongst other people.
The way the young people here put them across was very thought-provoking, but I think the thing I particularly picked up was that they're not picking up about mental health support through PSHE in schools. And I know it's early, when you get given money by the government or money is put aside in the council, it does take a few years for it to filter through, but we've really got to get cracking on that. And I think it's much more to do with schools and their curriculum. And as I said when I spoke to them at the end, it's not just in PSHE, it's mental health support across school. And as I also said, it's not just school, it's before school. It's for those mums who've just had a baby and just finding it really difficult to cope. And so giving that family support, and hence the small child as well. So as the child moves up into nursery and school, they're building up some sort of ability and way to cope and resilience.
Over time, the more young people we involve in this work, what will the impact be? What will change? And how will we, because I have to measure things in my job, and so how will we know that we made a difference? So that's an important bit for me about the next steps.